Yo YouTubers, Warframers, welcome to another episode of builds. Today we're gonna handle the Chroma. I have two builds for Chroma, the Ice tank build and the Fire DPS build. It's gonna be a long episode, why? There's a lot of theory in this build, or these builds, and behind the Chroma there is a lot of theory as well. In practice it's quite easy. You got the first ability which you can use, Spectral Stream. You mainly want to focus on the Vex Arm and Elemental Ward. The FG build is for farming, but we're not gonna handle it in this movie. So purely focus on ability 2 and 3. Let's start with the builds. We start with Ice. Let's go to the abilities, to the build first. For the Ice build, you want to have a lot of armor and a lot of health. Those two combined with power strength will give you a lot elemental ward and vex armor. I'll explain later how it works for the one who doesn't know. First, as you see, for the power strength, blind rage, power drift. We got transient fortitude for the power strength with intensify. Of course, we got continuity for the duration. And environment flow for energy bucket. We got everlasting ward. If you play with the teammates, if they go inside your ward, they get the bonus or the buff, and they keep it. They don't have to be in your proximity, so you don't have to work on range or anything. So keep that in mind. Don't build it for range. That's an FG build, not episode. But there's more to it. For the Chroma, it depends on which color you use, which power you're gonna get. Red colors or fire colors will give you healing. The blue purple will give you electric. The green and the dark will give you toxin. And the white and black will give you gold. So we want to use a black or white purple color for the gold energy. The gold will give you more armor on the elemental ward. Let's go to the abilities and explain a little bit more. Elemental ward gives me 448 extra armor on the base of 735 added with 448. I will get a multiplier from the Vex armor 1000%. Plus my Arcane Guardian gives it 1100% extra on the base. The base will be around let's say 1250 times 1100. That's about 13,000 armor. 13,000, yeah, 1,330 zeros. Quite a lot of armor, and how armor works is basically the damage done on health will be deducted. The more armor you have, the more armor, the damage deduction you have. On 1000 plus armor percentage, you get a 75% blocking. That's why you want to build it for like team play. This is the team play build. You will stay alive, hard sorties, or even event. You will get a lot of armor. Combined with, for example, Valkyrie, you're invincible. For Arcane, we put Arcane Guardian on it for the extra armor proc, and we have an Arcane Barrier on the back for the shield restores. How the Vex armor is working: if you get damage done on your shield, it will be converted to armor, and with damage done on life, it will be converted to damage. For the two builds, the first build, the Ice build, we want to focus on the shields, that we get a lot of armor. For the second build, we want to get a lot of damage on the health, and that will increase our damage. But for now, the Ice build, let's see them work. I pick level 1 for the enemy. I'm not sure if it's slash damage, but any damage will do. I'll just first show you without any powers on. I'll leave my dog at home as well. Doki can rest. Fair shot at me. That's very smart. Very powerful. My Guardian will proc. He took me down like 3 shots. I did not pick a high level enemy bombard because they will be a little bit too quick. You have a good idea what's actually happening. And this counts for your whole team. My Guardian hits. And then my Titan's armor is killing it. Also my Elemental Ward will give me a lot of base armor extra. So in total 1200, 1300 armor. And then multiplied by 1000% of the Elemental Ward to 60% of the Guardian. Well, as you can see, it takes a lot more time to kill me. So you have a good idea what it can do, because if you're fighting back, they won't stand a chance of damaging you. You keep your armor up as long as you keep the attacks up. They're quite expensive, but there again, you get 30 seconds to get you some new energy. Of course, bring an EV in, it's a lot easier. To switch for the other build, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on, come back out of the simulacrum and go back in. Why? Because the stats not always push through. That's because of the simulacrum. It's a little bit bugged. We're gonna change the color now to red color for fire damage. Fire damage, well, let me wait for that before I got everything put on. And I got a little bonus in back, what not everyone does. Put some grace on it, increasing my health regeneration. And last but not least, I'm gonna slap on decaying key. Will minimize my shield, so maximum damage done on my health. Before we go to the build, let me go quickly out of the simulacrum, so reset the colors. Long story short, the first build I will use on a long mission where you, for example Triton, or another mission where you need the damage reduction, because when enemies get too strong, you want to stay alive. Or you bring a healer with you, but if you don't have a healer and you have a tough ass mission where you also want to stay alive and kill, this is definitely the second build I'm gonna use a lot more. It's my preferred build. To be honest, I've not been using Chroma that long, but since I use it, well, it's has the potential to become a favorite frame. Not my most favorite frame, but there again, it's very good. Then basically the abilities will stay the same. Only now you'll see that now we're gonna look for a different factor. If you look at the Vex armor, we got a damage multiplier of 6.23, meaning that when maximum scorch is on, you get 6 times your weapon multiplier. You could see that as a molecular prime or likewise attack. And increasing your weapon damage by 6 times is really going to be helpful. The Elemental Ward gives me another 600 health. If you look at the base, my health is 740. With the 600 added, well, you get plus minus 1500 health or 1400. Let me see how much it is. 600. Yeah, 1338. And the damage will increase by 6 times. First I'm gonna attack the enemy without the ability is on. Or, not gonna wait that long. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna set up the enemy. For now, I'll pick an ancient healer. Why not? Of course, we're gonna make it a high level. I hope it doesn't kill us right away. There again, I have a lot of extra health. Yeah. Let's first go without ability. Maybe I'll slip on the combo, maybe a bit easier. Yeah, I knocked him out of the map, so obviously he wouldn't stay alive. And you know, this live, so mistakes can be made. I'm gonna try to hit him from another direction, so I won't hit him off the map with the combo. Need a fair amount of hits. Of course, I'm a weapon challenge. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that to give it a... Well, I'm gonna do it with powers and channeling, so it will give an equal loadout. It does have to hit me first once or twice to get my scorage up. Not sure. I don't think you could see that much. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase the enemies a little bit, because there's not enough to kill. Yep. 3 should be enough. Without channeling. Took me a little bit longer. Of course, there were more enemies as well. Let's see with the ability how it will do. No channel. As you see, it is tremendously more powerful. Think point proven. Let's go for the build. As you can see, 623%. And of course, I keep the armor buff, which is always welcome. For the build. Not that much different, actually. Oh, I actually kept the build on, my bad. Give it one more try with the proper build on. It's not much difference. The only difference is that I put more minute in. Reducing your range is insane, but there again, as you can see at the duration, you got 50 seconds now, and you can go ham. To prove it, you see, I had a little bit tough time with killing 3 without powers. With powers it was easy, but make it a little bit harder. Sorry for the mistake, guys. Mistakes can be made. Ooh, I hope they don't kill me right away. If so, that was my punish for fucking up. No chance for the DPS Chroma. The only thing really changed was the duration, and I took off the armor, because the armor is not the main focus now. Duration is the focus, and of course the strength and the vitality. The more damage done, the more power you will get, increasement up to 6 times. And depends how much health and power mods you have on, is how much health increasement you will get. Yeah, I think the build speaks for itself. Of course, you got a rage. Rage will come in handy. That's why we put a lot of health on it, and we want to get damage done right on the health and not on the shield at all. Because of the rage, I keep myself energized, I keep myself powered, so I can constantly spam the attack. I do want to have somebody who's getting my back if I get down, because yeah, you want to have a lot of damage, so you keep your energy up. There again, it's most likely you're gonna kill the enemy anyway. I think that's about it for this build. Of course, we have two other colors. We have Ice and Fire now in this episode. Maybe I do another one on the Toxic, aka reloading speed, or electricity. You get more shields. There again, I don't play with shields at all, and reload speed, no, I couldn't care less. We got mods for that. But there again, maybe it would fit your playing style, but think again when you're using Chroma. Definitely recommend to check up some wiki or somewhere where you can see what color does for you for what build. I've shown you two, I think two of the best ones so far. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, if you have questions, suggestions, if you like the video, put your thumbs up and please put a subscribe. I think I need 2 more frames and then I have all frames posted up, so I'll be reworking builds and doing requests. And of course I'll be focusing a little bit more on strategy and also some PvP. Anyway guys, I want to thank you for watching and have a good day. Peace.